What an exciting day it was at East Lake Golf Club. The finals of the East Lake Cup. Senior Sandy Choi from Duke, her second at the par 4 7th. She would hit it to a foot and go on to a 4-3 victory over Washington's Sarah Ree. How about that for performing under pressure? Illinois' Brian Baumgarten on the men's side. Back-to-back magic in a greenside bunker. Let's start at number 8. This one goes in for birdie. That would get him to 1-up in the match at that point against Oregon's Solomon Raza. Now number 9, and more of the same from Baumgarten. Can you believe this? Back-to-back holeouts from the bunker. He would win that match 5-4. Golf Central starts right now.
Golf Central. Brought to you by Titleist.
Head coach Dan Brooks is in his 33rd season leading the Duke Blue Devils. He's been close to winning a national title in match play. He has 6 of them total. This was a match play victory for his Duke team. An exceptional win, hard-fought victory over the defending national champions from Washington. Lisa Cornwell, Charlie Reimer here to recap all of it. Charlie, we saw once again all the excitement that we expect in match play. What stood out to you today?
Well, it was a capper on a great week to be able to come to this historic venue, home of the Tour Championship, and have these premier programs go out and treat all of us fans of college golf, the viewers here and the viewers at home, to great golf. Really made for a wonderful 3 days. We saw some surprises this week. We didn't see any surprises today. I really thought coming into the finals that Illinois would be able to take care of Oregon. Oregon just hasn't been very consistent this year, even though they're the reigning national champions. They just haven't played their best golf. I thought it was a tall order for an Illinois program that, while they haven't won a national title over the last 7 years, they've been the best program hands down in the country. And then I thought the same thing on the ladies' side. Washington, also the reigning national champions, came in ranked right at 80th in the country this season. So they were very much reeling. They played some very poor golf on Monday. They had a nice rebound on Tuesday to get into the championship match. But Duke, a perennial powerhouse in women's golf, they are finally healthy as a team, and I just really thought that they would take care of Washington, and that was certainly the case, even though Washington made a nice move after Duke got off to a great start. But at the end of the day, just too much firepower from both Duke and Illinois.
We'll have much more from here at East Lake Golf Club, including hearing from both teams and both winning coaches. Right now, though, we want to send you to our Golf Channel studios and Ryan Burr.
Thank you so much, Lisa and Charlie. Indeed, the East Lake Cup, another success. Great to have golf Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And once again, the match play format does not disappoint. Ryan Burr with Tripp Eisenhower and Karen Stupples. Let's get right to the men's highlight, as it was an intriguing one for sure. You had the defending East Lake champion taking on the defending national champion. So good stuff right out of the gate. We get Nick Hardy versus Edwin Yee. It's Hardy at the 11th. He's already 2 up.
Yeah, and this is a bunker shot, long bunker shot, so tough to get it all the way to the hole, but he did better than that. He got it all the way in the hole, and really just no chance for Yee at all in this match.
And he already goes up 3 up with 7 to play. Now Hardy at 14. This is for birdie to win the match, and it was over just like that. Hardy takes out Yee 5-4, and the Illini are on the board 1-0. Oregon, the heart of a champion, not going to go quietly. Ryan Gronlund taking on Michael Fiegels. Fiegels beat Scotty Scheffler yesterday. Here's Gronlund at 14.
And Gronlund was down early to Fiegels, but really pulled back. And he never looked back after that, after about the 2nd or 3rd hole. And a 5-4 win, how's that?
And he takes care of Fiegels in impressive fashion, 5-4, so it's 1-1, just what we thought. Meanwhile, Eduardo Liparelli from Illinois taking on Nigel Lett from the Ducks. Liparelli 2 up at 11.
Yeah, and the 11th hole down the hill, breaking to his right, this par 3. And this match is really tight.
And
but Liparelli would win.
On the 17th, so he goes 2-1, and Illinois, that second orange on the board. It's 2-1. Meanwhile, Dylan Meyer versus Wyndham Clark. For everyone's money, this is the one you had a circle around. Meyer now, he was 2 up at that point at the 13th. and really seemed to come unhinged with that miss. So now 1 up with 5 to play. Meanwhile, Wyndham Clark.
This was his second shot on the 14th hole, par 5, and really taking advantage of the extra distance that he had. He was some 60 yards past Meyer with that drive.
And he'd have 2 putts for birdie to win the hole. And now the match is all square. Meanwhile, Clark at 15.
Just like we thought it would be in the difficult 15th hole. I love this little par 3, or big par 3, I should say. There's nothing little about it, and there's nothing little about that big par make. And now Meyer has to answer.
So Meyer missed the little one at 13. Wonder if that was on his mind here. Catches the lip for a second time, and you can see the disgust as that lead 2 up is now gone. In fact, he trails. Clark 1 up with 3 to play. Meanwhile, the anchor match. Brian Baumgartner, the freshman, against Sulman Raza, the hero from the national championships in Oregon.
And it was very much back and forth early in this match until this point. Baumgartner really lighting a fire with holding out there.
Well, momentum in match play can swing a match so quickly. Knockout punches like this. Here he is now at 9.
Well, to follow up a whole bunker shot, a very difficult one at number 8 with number 9, there's momentum swinging all the way in his favor and to the Illini as well.
Raza can only shake his head, and here now at 14, a putt to win the championship for Illinois. And the Fighting Illini from Illinois are back-to-back winners of the East Lake Cup. The freshman Baumgartner 5-4 over Raza. As you take a look at your final scoreboard, Hardy, Liparelli, and Baumgartner winners for Illinois. Gronlund and Clark able to get a point on the board for Oregon, but not enough as Illinois goes on to win 3-2. Let's start, Trip, with what Mike Small has been able to do at Illinois, a program that he has built truly amazing. It's a northern state. I'm not telling you anything you don't know there, but, you know, you think about golf, other places they can play year-round, and he's been able to do it in the north and build a program his own way.
Yeah, but he's got fantastic facilities. And you know what? Mike's always said the great thing about Illinois is there's a little bit of forced time off. I think sometimes when you play golf year-round, I think you need to put the clubs away for a little bit, and I think it's good for these players to have that. The other thing Mike does is Mike was a fantastic player. I played a lot of golf with him on the web.com tour. He was a very accomplished player. He gets his kids to buy into the team concept. You know, it's not about the individuals. And I know he and Dylan Meyer had a little butting of heads about that, but now Meyer's bought in, and we saw some inspired play out of him this week. So Mike Small, no surprise that he keeps doing this at Illinois because he had some holes in his roster. He filled them with 2 fantastic freshmen in Fiegels and Baumgarten. We saw Baumgarten play fantastic today. Mike Small's got to be sitting very happy, poised to make a big run in the spring.
Well, and as you rightly say, all credit to Mike Small because players want to go to Illinois because of him. They don't want to go to Illinois because of the weather or the facilities or whatever. They want to go to be coached by him.
And no doubt he has done it again at the East Lake Cup. Illinois is victorious. Let's head back live to East Lake. Join Charlie and Lisa with the winning team. Guys?
Pleased to be joined by the back-to-back champs from Illinois, Mike Small. Congratulations to you and the guys. Mike, you've been doing this for quite some time, and I know that this is it's a big win for you. When you think about your freshman winning a big match yesterday, you had another freshman win a big match today. How important was that for this team?
Huge. We talked on the way driving in from the golf course that this is a total team effort. All 5 guys won a match. The 2 guys that played hard yesterday and carried us yesterday struggled a little bit today, didn't win their matches, but the rest of the team was there, and that's what we talk about. These guys pick each other up, and I'm proud of them for that.
5 events this fall, 4 wins. What does that say about this team and the confidence that you guys have going forward?
Well, we got potential. What that shows. It shows we can get it done, but now we got to do it again next spring when it really matters, when the stakes get a little higher. But it shows we have some skill, got some talent, but we still got to develop ourselves and grow as players and people. And that's the fun part of coaching, is to keep pushing them and see how good we can be. And they all came to Illinois because they want to see how good they can be, and we're in the process of finding that out.
I tell you what's got to be a lot of fun is I've got to know all these guys a little bit this week. You got some characters here too, and you along with players, you got some characters. Baumgartner, we're right here. How about this one right here with these bunker plays that we saw today, right here in front of us? 8 and 9 back to back. The guys were saying 2 months ago you couldn't even get out of the bunker. Now you're making it from everywhere. Tell me about those shots.
You know, I hit a lot of good bunker shots yesterday. And today I needed to get something going, and I had an opportunity right there. I felt good over it, and what do you know, I made it. Next hole, we're like, why not? We can do 2 for 2, and it went in, and I was just so surprised and kind of rid out that momentum.
Doesn't look like that was any fun at all.
No, it wasn't fun.
And over here we got another character. This is my new hero right here, Dylan. I've heard that those glasses you wear, they're just fakes. You just do it because the chicks dig you, right?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
What's the coolest thing that happened to you guys this week other than winning, coming here to Atlanta?
I don't know, just being able to be here, you know, in this kind of moment, being able to play in this type of event. You know, it's one of a kind. I mean, you don't get many college tournaments and amateur events to be on television, so you get to see everybody's personality, what this team brings to the table, and definitely see what Coach Small can produce.
You got some hard-working guys, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. But they're good guys, too. And,
Yep.
you know, being here is a heck of an honor, like you said. So we appreciate it. It's something that we don't take for granted, these tournaments and this opportunity.
Nick, a big win for you today as well, 5-4. You're a junior, so you've been around here for quite some time. What's it like watching these guys, especially the young guys, kind of come into their own form?
Right. This year it was a completely different team coming in, so it was cool to see, you know, for Dylan and I to be the older guys and learn from our past leaders. We had such great leadership before, so it was important for us to come in and, you know, develop that role and lead our young guys. So it's pretty cool to see these 2 young guys have success along with Eduardo so early this season. So hopefully we just keep on growing and getting better in the spring.
Mike, walk us down the line here. What did you learn from each one of these guys this week?
Well, first thing I want to say is we got to acknowledge Coach Barlow here. He's a big part of our program too, and you know, he does a great job and a great assistant coach. So he's got a great future ahead of him. But what I learned about all these guys, you know, I learned that Brian Baumgarten hits it in 2 bunkers in a row, and he shouldn't hit it in 2 bunkers in a row. You know,
You gonna make him run some laps for that?
No, but it's all in good fun, and you know, there's potential there, and we always know that you're always good as your last round, and then the next round we go play, we got to bring it again. And but these guys, they're stand-up guys. They come from good families. They're hard workers. They're fun to coach, and I've always said that if I want this more than the players, then I won't coach. And knock on wood, in 16 years, that hasn't been the case yet. I've had players that want it just as bad as I do, and that's a fun atmosphere. But so I got that. I got guys that want to be good, want to succeed, want to represent Illinois and our alumni, and it's fun to be a part of that.
Coach, I know you're hungry for another national title. You got to the semis last year, lost to Oregon, so this was a big moment for you. At what point will you guys start talking about that national championship run?
Well, we get to the national finals. You can't win it unless you're there, and so that's what we have to do. We have to keep getting better to get there. But people know this program has done about everything it can do except win the national championship. We finished second. We've been third a couple of times. We have individual national champions. We've won a bunch of regionals. We'd like to win the big one, but sometimes you just try so hard to do something, it becomes harder to get. So just stay the course, do what we do, believe in ourselves, and get better. You know, we want to get good enough to where we don't have to play our best to win. I've learned a long time ago that if you're trying to get your best, trying to time it perfectly, that if we play good this week, we can win. That's hard to do. You want to get your game good enough individually and as a team, so where you can just play solid golf, you have a chance to win. That's our goal.
This group has to have a lot of belief in themselves right now after the performance this week. Guys, congratulations. Charlie, shake Coach Small's hand.
You got it. You make me want to come back and play for you, Coach.
Well,
Great job.
You're the highlight of the week asking these guys. Hang on, Charlie.
Don't tell him that. Thanks, Coach. Congrats, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great stuff indeed. When we come back, we'll take a look and see how Duke was able to win the Eastlake Cup. Washington put up a great fight all weekend long. Not enough for the Blue Devils. We're back after this.
Golf Central is brought to you by the Titleist Pro V1 and Pro V1X. Make a difference in your game. Shipsticks, the largest golf bag shipping company in the world, simplifying the way you travel.